moment you walk into the showroom floor at Trapp Cadillac, you understand our commitment to providing a truly exceptional experience for all returning and new customers.
Our goal is to make sure you're always comfortable while understanding the entire process of getting into your new Trapp Cadillac.
When you drive a Trapp Cadillac, you know performance, bold styling, and our assured commitment to service.
One thing you can always count on here at Trapp Cadillac is our excellent service experience.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terra Born Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And very much glad to have our friend and colleague back with us, Jessica Domangue. Jessica, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Keith. It's so great to be back in Terra Born Parish. It's been pretty wild in Baton Rouge the last 6 months.
Right. And as life has it, we get curveballs sometimes, right? And it was just something you wanted to share personally, and we're just so very glad for you to be able to come on and do that and be able to share with all of the people that need to be able to hear the journey that you're on right now.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you guys having me to discuss this, and I do want to take this opportunity to let the people of Terrebonne Parish know and my constituents know that I was recently diagnosed with cervical cancer. We caught it very, very early, and we're going to treat it very aggressively. I will have to take the summer off. So as much as I love to be with people and my constituents know, I will have to take the summer home and just to kind of heal myself. The office will still be available. We'll still be taking constituent calls and being there to help out as much as we can. But me personally, I just need to take a step back so that I can get better and get myself moving again so that we can tackle what's ahead and for Terrebonne Parish. And so I just want to let people know that I love them. I'm going to have to take a little time this summer just to kind of heal myself.
Well, and again, look, we do it all the time, right? You and I worked together for many, many years. It's one of those things we tell people all the time. You got to take care of yourself so you can take care of other people. And so we applaud you coming on and having the temerity to come and share that information, to be able to be very forthright about it. And so we'll walk this path with you. We'll have prayers for you, and we'll be thinking about you, and we want you to take the break. It's important for you to do that.
Yes. Yeah. No, thank you. And, I have such a great support system. And early on, I've been knowing for quite some time. And early on, I went to the Speaker of the House, Philip DeVilliers, and I told him what was going on. And he said, if you need to take time, you take the time you need. He said, look, I signed up for this. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish the session. And it was kind of funny, Keith. I went to the governor's mansion one night, and I have a good relationship with the governor. I told the governor, I said, Governor, I just want to share with you my journey of what's happening. And he says, Jessica, he says, if you need me to get the helicopter to bring you here to vote, he said, I would. I was like, that's a great guy right there. Right. We love him dearly. We've got a great relationship. But that's how we move Terrebonne in a better direction, is having those relationships like that.
Right.
Because they're going to be there for us, and they're going to be there for me. And so, just know that you're still in good hands, Terrebonne Parish. I mean, District 53, we're still there for you. Just sometimes you get a little pause button in life.
Right. We'll hit the pause button. You didn't do that, however, as you made it through this session. Give us a few of the highlights, if you don't mind, on the session.
Oh, gosh. And look, we'll have to come back because there's so much.
So many different things. We'll do that again.
So we did 2 special sessions, a special session on crime. We did a special session on redistricting. As you guys know, redistricting did not necessarily go in our favor.
Right.
We're losing Garrett Graves. We're gaining Clay Higgins. However, I feel very comfortable in where we're going. I think Clay's going to do a great job for Terrebonne Parish. We've met several times. He actually came to Terrebonne Parish. So I feel good about where we are right there. We passed comprehensive seafood regulations,
right.
several bills that we'll talk about on another time. We passed tort reform, we passed insurance reform, we passed education reform. There was so much. We were so incredibly busy in this first session, and lots of good things for the people of Terrebonne Parish. Tim Temple, our insurance commissioner, has promised me that he's going to do a town hall in Terrebonne Parish.
Okay,
Hopefully a couple
good.
town halls once everybody kind of settles. And realistically, Keith, we don't like to go out and talk about a lot of legislation right off the bat because you don't know what's going to be vetoed by the governor and what's going to be signed.
Right.
I can tell you I've had 3 bills signed. HB 67, it enhances post-training. That's so that basically your parish presidents and statewide elected officials can conceal carry in any location.
right.
As do the legislature.
Right.
Also, we did some election integrity work in House and Governmental, and so we were very busy in there.
Okay.
I passed a campaign finance law to clean up some of the laws we had in case there was a tie. We didn't have real laws for campaign finance.
Okay.
And something really exciting too, and it was signed by the governor, we're renaming the Robinson Canal Bridge in Chauvin to the Lapperouse Bridge.
Okay.
And
Wow.
so the Lapperouse family was very happy about that. They did so much for the area, and both sides of the family with the hotel and the restaurant and then the grocery store.
Right.
Just the whole family was very instrumental, and the store's still there. Luckily, they were able to rebuild.
Right.
And so
The campground as well.
with the campground as well. And then, of course, our seafood bills, we really, really worked hard across the coast and had a great comprehensive team. And so hopefully some of those bills are going to really just kind of ease some of the pressure that our local fishermen are feeling. And so, and we're going to continue that work. I've actually requested to be on natural resources.
Okay.
And so Speaker de Villiers has said he's going to do everything he can to get me on there so that we can really fight that battle come next year.
Well, we want you to take a break. We want to be able to find out what the governor passes, and we'll come back and review all that stuff thereafter. Would that be okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, after your pause. So thank you for all of your updates. Good luck to you on your journey. We'll walk it with you. Whatever you need, we're here for you.
Thank you so much, Keith.
All right, you got it, Jessica. All right, guys, that'll do it for this segment and this Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.